find this has just been such a simple graphic to understand how to connect business strategy, brand strategy, and marketing strategy together in a way that can transcend industries and different types of businesses. So on the left here, you see that it's really, really important to understand the intersection of external market environment plus who it is you want to go after, whether it's consumers or some companies might call it customers. What the company, your internal company, what you do best. So thinking about that could translate to core competencies, and the competitive set and who's doing what out there, who you're competing with, and why. And I really think about those intersections as business strategy. So it's really important for businesses to decide where they want to compete and why they want to compete in that space and what gives them the right to compete in that space. And then connecting that into what I call brand strategy. And so this is really where you're understanding those consumers very deeply. Ideally, there might be research involved. Segmentation is a common type of research to really understand the consumer landscape. And we do that agnostic of brands so that we really get a sense for needs, motivations, behaviors, and demographics. And then targeting is really where you're connecting your brand with one of those segments in the marketplace. And if you have a portfolio of brands, thinking about connecting those various brands with various targets in that landscape that has been defined. So that's really understanding your consumer or customer, or you could say end user, very, very deeply. And then the next step is really about positioning, and that is rooted in differentiation. So now that you understand who your company is, what you're best at, who the competition is, what they're doing, and who your consumer is, the intersection of those things allow you to position your brand in a way that's very differentiated from the competition. And that differentiation is really, really important. That's kind of the foundation of this piece. The other element that you can build onto brand strategy is creative expression. And so that's the look, tone, and feel and how that brand might come across. So really, as I think about foundationally what this is, that to me is brand strategy. And then the next step in that is taking it to the marketing mix. And the marketing mix is really about how the components of how you go to market connect and deliver on a problem that was defined that your brand is solving. And so up in the upper left-hand corner, you have product that could be service. They can be interchangeable. So how would you define the offering and how is that differentiated from your competition? In the upper right is price. So that's really how are you positioning your brand and therefore products to compete within the competitive landscape. Place, so this is how you go to market. This could be D2C, this could be B2B, this can be B2C. But this is how are you connecting to that end user, or if there's a longer value chain or longer go to market, how are you connecting with distributors or brokers, etc., or directly with the consumer? That's another distribution channel. And then promotion, and this one can be a little deceiving. I think promotion, awfully, you go to price promotion and things like that. I really think about this one as communication. So how are you communicating across the funnel or throughout the funnel to accomplish objectives or behaviors that you want the consumer or the end user to take as you're connecting them towards purchase, conversion, and then ultimately loyalty. And so really, if you can integrate those activities in your business to meet the consumer need, that will ultimately connect back to your brand and reinforce the objectives that you have for your business.